Hey, everybody. Hold on. Let me get this going. Let me go back to this one so I can read it. Hey, Tom, you made the first one. Hey, Sidiana. Hey, Ambulance Girl. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Rabbit. How are you guys? Oh, my goodness. I thought I was going to make it on time. Hi, Cree. How are you? So I see, hey, Susie. I just realized that Brooke is live with her hatred like she always is. You know how that is. She's got to get on top of somebody else if she doesn't have Siwa. So she's got to do the same shit trying to be a big baller, which she'll never be, but that's okay. How are you guys? Hey, Stephen C. How are you? Okay, let me get this. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I'm not using the normal phone that I'm using. Hey, Inquiry Minds. Can you hear me? Hi, Nurse Jen. So did you see? Hey, Hayne, how are you? I guess you're hearing me. Fuck off, William. There you go. There you go, William. Go call your daughter. Oh, you tried. I'm sorry, you did try. Hey, William R. Good old damn William. He's such a piece of shit person. And that recording, I'm sure a whole bunch of you didn't. Hey, Sherry, hear the recording of how horrible they talked about black people when they did like the 8 hour live and what they were gonna do to Heidi, and including Lauren lady. Piece of shit human beings. Hey, Jane D, how are you? Hey, Risky. He does. He's really bad. He's got. You know what? He's got his karma already because that's exactly what he deserves. The shitty life that he has is what he deserves. Nothing. But I just wanted to clear some things because I realized that when hey Mikey, when George was live yesterday, E11 immediately was pointing the finger at me, saying that I could have given that those screenshots to Sophie. And I learned about it like everyone else, but E11 has the same type of hatred and mental illness that Cooch has, that when they get fixated with somebody, they blame everything on them. And that's exactly what she's doing. Who came in? Hold on. Hey, Secret. Hi, Miss Lisa. Hey, Sandra. How are you? I hope that nobody gets charged with, I don't know, and slander. I think it's a dangerous game. I know. I'm not saying anything until whatever happens happens. I'm not gonna get involved. If she wants to be the John 2.0, let her be John 2.0. You ladies, oh, Benny, nothing. No, and but it pisses me off that they would start the rumor like that. Hey, catnappers, they would start a rumor saying that I gave it to Sophie when I found out, like everybody else found out. She's like, everybody come in here, and that's the only way I knew was waiting for her to say it. Even with KK, I've never even seen those messages from Alice, between Alice and Clint. None of it. But they sure are fast to point it out and say it's Maria. And by the way, the only thing I ever knew was that Laura Marie was talking to Clint. But to me, talking to Clint was talking about the abuse he was going through at the time. Like he used her to complain about Jen. Nothing else. There was never nothing. She never said anything else. Hey, Cindy. I'm catching up. Hey, just saying, how are you? I hope I didn't miss anybody. So I had no idea about anything. They can say what they want. I wouldn't have known. It was funny hearing George, hey, Captain Howdy, tell someone to do their research before running with it. Exactly. Just like he posted today about the reports that came out on NADA, um, saying that you never got it. And actually, I have it in my IG Messenger where I sent it to her. So there you go, George. Everything that comes out of your mouth, you have so much hate inside of you that you make things up. I saw it in that Kiki and Kibitz YouTube channel, and I told Generva, "Hey, Paula, how are you?" So I don't know where you get your information from, George, but you seem to always be wrong every single time. And Jen, if Lauren Marie was talking to your husband, it's your fault. It's your fault. You gave YouTube more attention than you did to your husband. Because I come twice a week now, maybe once. Like last week, this is my first time this week. But you come 3 or 4 times a day. So while you're on YouTube talking to people and arguing with people and shit, he's on his phone. So whose fault is that? It sure isn't his. George doesn't want to fight the battles of Israel, but has no problem fighting with Jen's battles. I know. How the hell does that happen? Maria has been warning Jen for over a year now that Clint is talking, yep, to other women. She wasn't the only one, but in true Jen fashion, she wouldn't believe it. He knew nothing about the ring. Yeah, I didn't know anything about a ring at all. Like that really shocked me. But I know he'd been complaining to other women online about what Jen was doing. And like I said, one of the things that he had told Laura Marie was that after he picked her up from the jail, she got pissed off at him and threw a can and hit him. So that means that they were talking after Jen got out of jail. But Jen doesn't want to listen to people. She'd rather just be popular in her mind, make money by OnlyFans, which obviously isn't going to happen. That's the right. Nobody knows. Please pray for Sebastian. JJ's pup. Oh my God, I heard. I'm so sorry. Has anybody heard anything? Was bitten by a poisonous snake protecting JJ. Oh, good old Florida. Hey, Sue, how are you? And then instead of go argue with Clint. Go make him tell you. She comes online and argues with everybody else to get all the information. Hey, Sophie, can you send me screenshots? Hey, KK, how about can you send me screenshots? Why don't you take it up with your man? Take it up with him. The hell? Nobody owes you anything. And I wouldn't, honestly, I would not, if I'm Sophie or KK, I wouldn't send her shit. The garden and the snake went, oh my God. And he jumped in the way. Hey, allegedly, how are you? What did Jen expect after hooking up with a Clint? I don't, she was Jen did the same thing that other women were doing to her now. Like, Jen did the same thing. She was flirting with him. And George, you can deny all you want that you didn't fight with Jen's battles, but when you all did is challenge Jen's critics. Yep, that's what it looks like. Hey, Texas girl, how are you? He sure did fight Jen's battles, and Jen was jumping in everybody's, even after she found out. She's jumping in trying to argue with the whole world. Nobody owes you an explanation except Clint. And everybody knows Clint likes women, a lot of women. But the thing is that she paid him no attention. When you know you are married or dating or whatever they're doing to a player because he does like to talk to those women, then you should try to give him a little bit more attention. If your husband doesn't want to sleep in the same bed with you, it's because he's texting all night long. But then I really don't think there's love there. I think it's like a roommate thing. She needs a place to stay. He doesn't like to be alone. And she's always done that. She's always been this way. But I'll be damned if you're going to drag me down with you, Jen. Because even if I did know, I wouldn't have told you. But I don't know. because it's not my business. That's a you problem. And I bet Jen is flipping out with KK funds yesterday, huh, Jen? See, that's how you do it. And you got upset because you didn't get shit. Because all you have are haters and trolls looking at you. While KK had people who care about her and enjoy her. But keep doing it, Jen. Show a shoulder and some guy will send you a $5. That's all you're gonna get. Congratulations to KK. Yep, absolutely. I was so glad because not only did it help KK a lot, but it made Jen pretty upset, and I think Brooke was pretty upset too because I'm sure they don't like KK. So, and Kendra was furious. Kendra was counting it. I didn't get is that she belittles KK and Sophie, calling them names and dragging them, and then she puts her little girl voice on and begs for the text. I know. Why would you do that? Why would you even do that? I don't get it. I saw when she did that. I'm like, Sophie, can you please send it to me? After she's dragged Sophie, called her every name in the book, and then she puts that voice. Kendra needs to stop diagnosing people with herpes just because she has it. Yep, no choice. You know what? There's honestly, Jen doesn't have a solution. Where's she gonna go? Where's she gonna go? One more member to put a new emoji on, and I got it today. Oh, that's awesome. Sebastian emoji is being added now. Oh, that's nice. I'm telling you, but where would Jen go? She has no family. She's got nowhere where she can go. And I honestly don't think she's even interested in making it. I think she's just a roommate. So keep talking about people, Jen. Instead of humbling yourself and letting people help you or listen to sometimes, you attack people for no reason at all. That's all you do is attack everybody. You can't even go in her chat and she drags the shit out of you and treats people like crap. So Jen, it's pretty hard for people to feel sorry for you when you act that way against everybody. Make it sound like if everybody's fault except your own or his fault. It's both your faults. Him because he likes to be he can't stick to one woman, and you because you can't even stick to one man. And you can say you've never cheated on him, but you have. We saw you cheat on him. Kendra said yesterday someone told her JJ and someone else had her. He's like, what the fuck? Who would even say that? Only Kendra would say that because she would wish it upon others since she has it. That's the problem. Fucking gave up on her kids for that ass. Yeah, she gave up on her kids for that, and now she wish she hadn't. Dorit bought her a puppy and she sold it. Dorit said she bought her a $400 puppy, and Jen sold it. Can you imagine? Who cares? I have no pity for Jen. I know that sounds cruel, but she's evil and lived an evil life. Yep, I agree. No pity for her. I don't care. It's hey Lindsay, it's horrible to listen to hear that what happened with Sophie, when to hear it like that publicly, but then you don't feel sorry for her because what the hell? I don't know who you hid, but that whoever that you hid had me hidden. So thank you. He can play ring toss and all the engagement rings he's given out. I know. Trust me, I know. I honestly don't know if I hope Jen and Clint make each other miserable forever and leave everyone else alone. I agree. And I do think they met. Hey KK, I do think that they met in person because I remember her saying she had to take a trip to Ohio and she had easy access to travel. So Jen, you got a real winner there. I'm pretty sure nobody here wants him. Pretty damn sure. You guys deserve each other. Hold on, let me lock the door. Zero sympathy. She made her bed. Yep, fluff them pillows. Yep, she wants them to live in that little room with a twin bed in it. Like if they're roommates, then go for it. Hey, Freeside. While she's talking shit about everybody and going on there dragging everybody, he's in his little room texting people. And I've said it before, not because of Lauren Marie, because I had no idea. I knew they were talking, but I thought it was a friendship. But other women, and I've said it before, he's texting other women. I have this for her children who are, yeah, and she doesn't care about her kids. If she's doing those videos now to get an OnlyFans, how is that working towards reunification with her kids? How is that working towards it? It's not at all. She doesn't care. What her only talent is trying to pick up men, flirting with men. That's it. Getting money from men. Nothing else. And you're gonna drag nobody but yourself down, and we're here for it because it's what you deserve for dragging people down with you. Hold on. Can somebody block that account? Did you guys see that? Oh, thank you. I can't see it. I can only see it on one phone and it's not doesn't let me block it. Thank you. Fucking William. William, you're such a trashy person. I hope that the day you gotta go, it's garbage day in your neighborhood. Imagine being really. I can't even see I have my contacts on and I can't see. Imagine being relegated to a spare bedroom with baseball, baseball three bedding. And do you notice that when she goes live in that bedroom, there's always a pile of clothes? That pile of clothes never leaves. She picks up the clothes from the same pile. Hey, Virgie, how are you? She picks up the clothes from the same pile. It's hilarious. Was it William the one who said he was headed off to World War III? William's headed off to steal another beer is where William's headed off to. The day I can't wait to hear the day that he goes live and he says some racist shit and somebody kicks his ass over there. That would be so funny. That would be played over and over again because that's exactly what he deserves. The racist piece of shit that he is. His dryer almost caught on fire. She said her dryer. God knows what she put in it. I'm feeling much better, thank you, Susie. That's the cold was kicking my ass. It was not an allergy. It was a knockout cold. Hey, Amy Lou, how are you? And cleaning out. Oh, you're gonna show it. Is it with butter? You cleaning with butter? In case I miss you on my high. Clean the lint trap. Cat. Did anyone ever tell her she needed to clean the lint filter? I don't think so. I certainly don't think so. So she's doing these videos that she thinks is so sexy with her shoulder off for her OnlyFans. And who's videotaping her? But Clint. I'm telling you, the guy has nothing down there. He ain't a man. He'll do whatever she does. She wants, hey, Sophie, whatever she wants him to do, he's going to do. You don't have that 100 to do daily, right? Only reason she hates me because she thinks Maria made her turn on her. You were a mod here for the longest time and she knew it. And then she wanted you not to be a mod anymore. That's what happened. I want to know if Lauren and Clint are engaged now. I didn't hear the outcome of that mess. Me neither. I'd love to know it. And I sort of hope, hey, Tom, I sort of hope that they are. That would be nice. I think she would treat him a lot better than this, Jen would, honestly. Because Lauren Marie is not a bad person, like character wise. I think she has a softer character than Jen anytime. So he might like the change, and she's definitely not a drug user. So who knows, Jen? You don't stand a chance if Lauren Marie is still with him. That I can tell you. Well, from what I heard yesterday from KK was that she didn't talk to him for 2 days, and then he picked up Jen because he freaked out maybe that he hadn't heard from her. And he see, this is the thing I tell you, he can't be alone. Alive today, so I missed it. I don't know if Jen was doing live. I've been busy, but I don't think she did a live. Nobody has said anything. Her character is highly questionable. She is talking to a married man. I know. No, but they were talking way before he got married. And we don't know if he's married. We don't know if he's married. Because the last time I don't talk to Laura Marie, but I know that they were talking while when he moved to the new house. But they were married. And I don't know if they stopped talking or if they are. But I am watching the Olympics with girls are kicking ass. They make me sweat just watching. Oh my God, they have so much energy. Can you imagine? I didn't even have that energy in my youth. Ring for Laura Marie, $800. Jen ring, 300. Jen attitude was angry. It sure was. She's trying to copy Sophie with the off the shoulder. That's what she's doing. The other day she kept doing she does this all the time. She was doing the arm over the head like Sophie had in the picture, and she was doing it. She kept doing it on her live. And then there's another, I forgot, I'm going to record it, a phrase that she says that she's copying Jules. She can't do nothing for herself. Live, she's cleaning around the castle. She is using my shoulder trick. Yep, she is. That's what she's doing. It is the funniest shit. She copies everybody. But watch when she goes live, she's gonna be like, "You see, KK's making money off of me, and it's not off of you." She could have been talking about whatever it was. With everybody in there was just doing it yesterday, and she was making nothing, which I loved. Jen, maybe if you were a little bit nicer and not as mean to people, all the time berating them and saying, calling them names and telling them, I'm going to give you a 10-minute timeout. You can come back in 10 minutes and change your attitude. Like, only the people that follow Deadly will come back after that one. Because if somebody tells me like that in a chat in front of other people, I wouldn't do it. I sure as hell would not come back. I don't know many other women that would unless you go into Deadlies. And Lauren, girl, you have shown your true colors, honey. You are one shit person. Kicks me out every single day. I don't know why you keep going in there. Did someone say something about secrets over here? I have no idea why Lindsay goes back in there. Lindsay, you like punishment. I swear to God. Every time Jen makes a horse sound, I feel like screaming. Look in the mirror, Jen. You look like a horse. Look in the mirror. You look like that old horse before you put him to rest. Hi, that's your title. Get it? Get it? It's like, and she puts, and the people in her chat are like, bitch, look in the mirror. How are you making fun of somebody and you look like a man? Honestly, with her figure and shit, she's looking like a little boy, and maybe that's why what has attracted Clint so much. That Jen, you don't have the body for OnlyFans. I hate to tell you that. And the face. Jen lost all support. Her undoing. Yep. Oh, I know. It's just Jen. Hello. Somebody that looks like Jen can't tell anybody anything. It's the weirdest shit where she thinks she can tell, or she tells people that they're overweight, and she has an overweight younger daughter. If her children were really watching, how do you think that makes her younger daughter feel that her mother's making fun of other people because they're overweight? How do you think that would make her feel? That would make her feel like not even talking to her again. Jen, get a sex change and I will bet Clint won't leave or cheat. Probably. Horses are beautiful. Yep. She's not even nice to herself. She's not at all. She's not nice to herself at all. And Brooke trying to be the next JY. Brooke, give it up, girlfriend. Give it up. That's never going to happen. Stop making those nice pics of her. She's probably believing she looks. I know, Paula. What's up with that? What's up with the pictures? That's not how she looks. That's why the daughter doesn't talk to her. Of course, horses are beautiful. Yeah, I gave up on her. She never cared about. And no, she doesn't care. If she doesn't care about her children, she's not going to care about you, Stephen. She only cares about Jen. Don't stop putting those pictures using those thumbnails of Jen like if she looked like that. Use the real pictures of Jen. Really think she looks like that. I know she's gonna start thinking she looks like that. She doesn't look like that, Paula. Stop it. 98 views. You lost so much. Was it worth it? I know. She was trying to go vertical to get more views. Has it happened? Has she become the drunken failed blogger? She's getting there. She's getting there. Hi, hey, Salty Pepper. But she's so full of hate. Brooke, where's that hate coming from? I don't get it. Where's all that hate? Because I mean, I know you had it for Siwa, but it should have been gone by now. And it's still showing. Like you're just throwing it from one person to the next to the next. Maybe just figure out where the hate's coming from and get rid of it. So Jen came back live today. I don't know if she did or not. Hey, Magnolia Queen. I don't know if she did. I haven't seen her. Her ugly comes. Yeah, she used to be a pretty woman, Jen, but she's gotten so ugly that the face contorts. It's made like you see ugly, but it's because she's gotten so hard. I watched Brooke for 5 minutes. She was walking, staring at the street. I was getting dizzy. Jen better at vertical than Brooke. Oh, I didn't watch. I didn't watch it. I didn't know she was. I knew she went vertical, but I didn't hear it. She don't care about herself. Paula thumbnails. Is that Jen thinks she looks like that reality check? The leather face is cracking. Yep, I agree. How are you, Magnolia Queen? It's just the demons trying to fight their way out of her skin. She's looking really rough. If you can't see the deep crease from Jen's nose to her forehead, it's a filter. Oh, it's a filter. We just got back from eating Mediterranean food. First time ever. It was actually pretty good, but I don't know what I was eating. No idea. But I'll post the pictures so you guys can help me decide what it was. But it was pretty good. I can't complain. I didn't think I was going to like it. You know, I'm so used to the same type of food all the time. Who's messaging me? Hold on. But then you know what? The also I was gonna ask Sophie. Sophie, you said the ring was a size 7. I don't see a size 7 fitting. Laura Marie, I think from her hands that she has a bigger finger, ring finger than a size 7. So I don't know about that. Size 7 is small. I just don't see that her hands weren't small. On top of that, she works physical. So her hands would be even rougher and not as feminine, like really hard. So size 7 is a small, isn't by foot size? I don't know, but isn't a size 7 small? I'm a size 9. I wear a 7 and have big hands. Really? My ring is 5 and 3 or so. I'm not so sure. Oh, maybe then. I don't know. I don't have I don't know what size I wear, but I thought it was the average was like an 8 or something. Maybe I'm wrong. The following punch the monkey story. No, what's that? How stupid she was focusing on a promise ring to middle age. I know. What the fuck? Who gives a promise ring at our age? Who gives a promise ring? That's like so middle school. I don't think it was a promise ring. I think it was an engagement ring. My ring is size 8 or 9. There, there you go. 8. My hands are the only thing small. I wear a size 4.5. Wow, that is small. I'll send it to you. I don't know what that is. The monkey that has the IKEA stuffed monkey. Oh, I gotta see it. Insecure cheaters give those. Getting engaged by the mail. That I've never heard of something like that. That is so bad. A YouTube wedding ring too. They're not in love with him. It's sad though. Google says average ring size is 6 to 7. Oh, okay. Well, maybe then if it is Laura Marie, he can work for her trucking company. And there you go. They'll be happily ever after. He'll be happier with her though. She's a nicer person than Jen was. Jen has been. Yes, it's sad, but he was real monkey. Is Jen missing in action? I think so. I don't know. We haven't heard from Jen or Clint. Wellness check. He's a monkey in Japan. Oh, I heard that. That is so sweet. So, nobody's heard from either one of them, huh? I'm gonna watch the news. I'm sure she's gotten a little bit pissed off with him, just a slight bit. And then she jumped on Deadly's after she was. Where was it that she was? When she was done with her, she jumped on Deadly's one. Are you kidding, Maria? She needs to keep him. Trucks, he'll end up on top of a storage. Keep him off her trucks. Yep, you're right. She's probably gonna come back and say she's been looking for a job all day. Yeah. Remember she was gonna clean toilets and she was okay with that? What happened to that? Remember the khaki pants? What happened to that? When my mom after she didn't want to have her rings all resized. I don't know how much. I don't wear anything anymore. I don't know how much about Laura Marie, except she was friends with you and Anne, and you guys were good, and she had included in the Miss group chat. She was always very nice. I didn't have a problem with her, but when everything happened and we stopped talking, she was on Anne's side, I guess, or something, and she just never talked to me again. They are normally come in size 7, 5 feet, and size 5 ring. My ring size is like an 8. Thick fingers over. That's yeah. I don't know why I thought I met Laura Marie once, and I thought she had, bigger fingers. Why didn't anyone say anything to Jen about going on Deadly panel? Racist sympathizer. Yep. Remember, she was staying off of it because JY told her to. And now, since he's not talking to her, she went back on it because she doesn't matter. She's racist too. She doesn't care what he says. There's good possibility that Jen does not pass criminal background check. Oh, that could be it. Laura Maria is a very nice lady and she works her ass off. Yeah, in a group chat. Yeah, she works her ass off. That's for sure. She's not afraid of a lot of hard work, and I mean hard work. She was literally always working. Unlike Jen, that's too bad. It's always wild to see when the common friends land. I know. I don't understand why if some people have problems, like if you break up a friendship, why everybody will go either one way or the other. There's very few people that go on both. And that's how it should be. If you like both of them, go on both. Who cares? You don't gotta bash one, and you can be in somebody's um live channel while they're bashing somebody. As long as you don't bash them, who cares? Yeah, how does she look like her avatar? Yeah, she looks like her avatar, but she had regular hands. To me, her regular hands are like a size 7 or 8. I mean, like an 8. She was never, but she's not a big person. I mean, she's not overweight. Never, ever, ever 15 going on deadly. But since she works with her hands, like she is the driver. She drives everything around and carries big packages and stuff. So you would think her hands are masculine. Let's say. Hope she doesn't settle for someone like Clint. I know. I can't see her settling for somebody like Clint. I really can't at all, to be honest. I don't think so either. I don't even know if there was something going on from before. I don't know. We don't even know if that ring was meant for her, to be honest. It's just I don't know if people are speculating or not. But is there any place that said that she was the one? I'm about to text Clint. I wonder what my ring will cost. Ladies, if Clint with a YouTube everybody wants a ring. No, really. Did anybody get, maybe Sophie did, or KK say that it was Laura Marie for sure and I missed it? I wish I knew. Yeah. Sophie, are you sure it's Laura Marie or with speculation? We don't have a name. Haley really dragged her ass. Pretty. Who Heidi did today for over an hour. It was really brutal. Damn, I missed it. Let me see if she says anything. I think Jen said it first. Jen said that Maria knew. Jen doesn't say anything that comes out of Jen's mouth. Don't believe it. I don't think they were ever met Laura Marie. Just text. I didn't see anything. Some account came in my chat and said it was her. I wasn't going to say who it was. Oh, but whoever sent it to you didn't say it was her. But that's what we're thinking because she's the only one that we know of that texts with Clint. Heidi dragged Jen, of course, I'm thinking. It's got to be Jen that she dragged. Good live today. She was speaking truth. Well, Jen deserved it. I don't know that fucking E11. It's Maria's fault. Maria was the one who gave it to Sophie. She's the same shitty human being as George is, as cooches, they make shit up. Like, bitch, I was learning when Sophie says everybody come in here, come in here. I'm here waiting and waiting and waiting, and I'm like, I can't leave now. I gotta know what's going on. But E11 is so mentally unstable that she does that shit. Hey, Mona, and she's immediately pointing at me. Maria gave me nothing. I was waiting for that. I was waiting to see what you were gonna say. I was gonna. I my thing that Sophie was gonna prove was that I thought in my mind that she's gonna prove that they're not married. Nowhere did I even think about Laura Marie or a ring or none of that shit. Not in a million years did I think he would buy a ring to somebody else. And that's who Jen left her children for. Yeah, I didn't want to leave the chat because I wanted to know what was going on. It's always Maria's fault. It is. All the time, no matter what. And then you had stupid Tracy M talking shit in E11s. I haven't watched the 11s yet, but I had somebody was sharing screenshots and there was Tracy M talking shit. That's why I said, Tracy, were you the other woman? Were you cheating on your husband? Because you sure do like to talk a lot of shit. And you were the one helping him because you live in Ohio. So who knows? Didn't you go to court with him too? I don't know. I mean, I don't know how happy my husband would be if I'm helping another man go through um restraining orders and shit. My husband would be like, mind your own business. So be careful, Tracy. Drop it. I'm sure people want to see it. What does Cindy? What does Cindy have? If it's okay with, yeah, yeah, that's fine. That's fine with me. I'm also gonna watch it after I finish. I think I don't know if Jules is going live. If not, I'm gonna watch it tonight. That I don't mind. People should watch it. Jen deserves it. I don't have anything messy. And Jen called out Tracy, ladies' names. Yeah, Tracy said that she was talking a lot of shit, saying that I talked to them in Spanish. First of all, it's just like here when Cindy says "Hola Maria," I said "Hola Cindy." So if Clint would say something in Spanish, I would reply in Spanish. And Tracy was trying to make it into not something that it wasn't. Here's Tracy. I didn't show up to anybody's court hearing like you did. So you were the one who were messed up looking into all that, not me. Hold on. I almost feel like Jen knew about it. I think they both know they were not attracted to each other and they both do things together. Yep. I think they both need companionship. Jen needs a place and Clint needs a companion. Jen was right about Don. I didn't. I was going back with Jen. I don't say that. No, you didn't. Yep. Camden, me too. She wasn't mad enough. She wasn't mad at all. She didn't sound down. She wasn't mad. She was the same Jen that she always is. I can't not help but feel bad for Jen. I know you guys. I know Jen is, but damn, she doesn't care. She doesn't feel bad for herself, Cindy. A normal person would, but I think they already knew. She already knew this. Who is attracted to Clint, though? You're right. I don't know. What did he do in September 2025? What do you mean? What did he do in September 2025? But that means that Lauren Marie has been talking to him since at least 2023. Since at least 2023. 3 years. He's got an attractive personality. Oh no, he doesn't have a personality at all. At all. I'd rather eat ice cubes and live in a tent. Clint has some good moves. Clint has some good moves. I'm jealous. Oh, Jen's friend Jojo is in trouble. That guy from Hey, Lisa Marie. The guy from Vegas Valley I heard is in trouble. Read my post above. Let me see. Let's see how far up you are. Dude, how far up did you go? Did I miss it? Let me go down. I think I missed it. Dude, hold on. Monitoring softwares is being put on all future devices. What the hell? What the hell for? Jojo got his devices taken away from law enforcement. He's being investigated. Oh, I heard about that earlier, and I hope Jen didn't send him any pictures. That would be bad. That would be really bad. I guess somebody reported him because he's on probation for um online bullying and shit. Hey Jody, how are ya? So he's on probation for that. You know she sent him pictures. Yep, she sure did. She sure did. And I'm sure she, you know what? And when you text, you can't delete your side. You can delete your side, you can't delete the other person's side. So even if she deletes it, the police will still see his side. No bueno. No bueno. I don't see this. See, God, I don't have glasses on, so that's why I can't see all the messages. I'll read them after. So they took everything, but is he under arrest? He's not. They just took his stuff, right? Kane's Comedy did a live on JoJo. Oh, I want to see that. Parole, not probation. But is he under arrest or they didn't take him under arrest? They just took his devices. This is the one that Jen wanted to go visit. So I can imagine the messages she sent him. Wasn't he trying to get on KK's panel yesterday? Yep. Took his stuff and investigated. Could lead to violation. Feel bad for Jen. I don't feel bad for Jen either. She should be careful what she sends. These are the same ones that she was throwing in my information in the Discord. So I don't feel bad for Jen. Just like you, I had compassion for her until she dragged me for no reason. He's been bullying people. He's been doxing. He's been doing all that, and it's part of the parole thing or probation officers or some shit that he can't be doing that. So I guess they reported him, his probation. When one kid was swatting that guy, Mike, over and over. Maybe Jen can be on Love After Lockup after Jen. Jojo. I feel bad. We all know the person is fucked up. Yep. We aren't talking about any preschool paper plates. Maybe Jen will get a free trip to Vegas. Yep, you got it. And once they find her pictures and they'll want to ask her what, she'll be like, Officer, if you let me go, I'll show you my shoulder and I'll flip my hair. Wouldn't that be wonderful? So Brooke has decided that she's gonna drag Leda today. She would drag Leda because of the news. And here's my take on it, Brooke. I'm not saying shit. There, you got my take on it. I'll say shit when everything's done and done. At the end of the day, we're not police, we're not reporters, we're not detectives, we're nobody. But the hate is, I mean, she's got her got to do her frustration from one person to the next. So if she doesn't have Siwa to do it, she can't do it on Jules because Jules isn't paying attention to her. She's just gonna do one of those John Yates fits and be mean and say horrible things. Let the court decide. Yeah, let the court decide. At the end of the day, none of us are detectives, police officers, or court reporters or bloggers where we do court things or nothing. So who cares? We read on it like we read anybody else's news. Our opinion isn't going to change anything. That report was not good. Just saying. Yep. Law enforcement do their job. Yeah. We're not going to change anybody's mind. And our opinions don't count. So I'm not up for calling people names and shit like that. How many people have been wearing the Clint sent the ring to? I don't know. I would love to know that. Check your own home, Brooke. Over the past couple of days. I wonder how many, if he's ever sent. I think he sent me before. I don't think Laura Marie is the first. Too easy for him to send that. I just think it's like the most unromantic thing to, hey, go get the mail because I'm getting my engagement ring in the mail today. Like, take a trip over to her state or something. Not just send it in the mail. The law will take care of the lawbreakers. That's right. That's how it should be. That's exactly how it should be. Hold on, I think I have something. So Brooke had, I guess Brooke had, let me open it so you can see, had messaged Laura Marie, and this is what Laura Marie said. Sorry, work is crazy busy. I'm not even home yet. I don't have it, nor did I say I did, because she asked her about the group chat. See that there's no group chat thing. I don't have it, nor did I say that I did. I told him that where it was, because it was. I DM Maria after she put it in the group about Paul wanting someone to call, and Maria said no. I said no. Everybody knows that. I've always said that. He told me that. She didn't tell me privately, and that I can prove. She told the group that he had asked her, and no, and she said no, and others that the one it is in. I left the group chat, therefore I can't see it. If it's still open, download the transcript and search the date it happened. I'm not lying, nor did I want any of this to happen. But everybody knows that Paul asked me and I turned him down. So I told the group chat that Paul had asked me and I turned him down. Hey, Dragon. And then she said, I'm not lying, nor did I want any of this to happen. He asked how I found out, and I told him. That was all I said. I also told him you weren't there often. She's talking to Brooke. So I doubt you saw it. And he said, that's what I said on his live. She told all of us he was trying to get someone to call, and we didn't find out until after the call was made. Facts. There you go. You see? So it's not like that. When I told the group chat that Paul wanted me to call, and I said no, but I didn't hear from Paul that he was going to go do something else to somebody else, get somebody else. He says, understood. I can understand why you said no. To whom it may concern, I have never asked for drifted for my new doodles. Show proof of doing that. And Marie, I don't know if I will be your star. What? She wanted a doodle and name it Lizzie. And how long did she have the dog? That who was the one who bought it for her? Did she keep the dog or did she like automatically sell it immediately to the neighbor? I forgot what the name of the lady is, but does she still go in her chat? I would never talk to her again. That's why with Jen you can't be nice. People are crazy with the lies. Yeah, he made it sound like it was a whole planned group chat shit. What I did was say Paul had asked me to call and I said no. Oh, Dorit. I don't think she's been in her chat, has she? Cause I wouldn't be in there again. Not after they did that shit to me. Dorit was trying to help her. Dorit bought it for her. She sold it and said Mia was barking at it. Wow. A couple of weeks. And then she sold it to the neighbor. She should have reimbursed Dorit for it. Look what she did to Jane that was a real friend to her. Yep, she treated her like shit. That's what she does. Simply Sophie does. Molly enjoy car rides. Dorit has not spoken to Jen. Good. Thank God for that. And Heidi this morning, Dorit was on panel and she said that she gave her a $400 dog. This is why you can't be nice to Jen. Dorit did it to try to make her feel better, and look how Jen paid her back. Look how she paid her back. Money to fancy dog that she gave. No, Dorit bought the dog. Dorit bought the dog from a breeder in Ohio. Dorit found the dog for her. So does Peanut. Peanut does. He gets car sick. When we went on vacation and I took him to a person who takes care of dogs, he vomited inside the car. I felt so bad. But then I swear this person fell in love with him, and she was sort of like hinting, can she keep him? And I'm like, no. Jen is a damn user and abuser. She sure is. Say she what? She sold it. She sold it to the neighbor. I think she sold it to the next door neighbor. He's so cute, he is, but he didn't get. I haven't taken him in the car because I'm afraid he really doesn't do good in it. Maybe it's just getting used to, but I don't. When I go out, the little time I go out, it's either to a restaurant or to the mall, and I'm not taking him to either one. She should have paid. Don't bet. Yes, she should have paid Dorit back. What was the dog's name? I don't know. Hey, Tom. Yeah, dog barf in the car. Boy, that was not cool. I love Martina. He's so cute. She paid $400 for the dog because it was the last of the litter. That's still $400 that Dorit could have not didn't have to pay anything for her. Bought the dog for Jen, and then Jen sold it. That's why I tell you, you can't be nice to Jen. Jen is a cold-hearted bitch. When they bought Jonah, she changed his name and couldn't even sit in back seat with him to comfort him on the new ride. Oh my God. Hey, Jane Lee. In all the years I spoke to Jen, I never heard of Dorit and a dog bought for her. Can I ask when was this? When was this, Sophie? This was recently, I think. It was after she lost the other dog because Dorit. I remember the story that Dorit bought the dog, this dog, because she missed the other one so much, Chloe. So it was after she got out of jail. Am I right, Sophie? It was in trying to make up for Chloe missing. But supposedly she only had the dog. You didn't even know about it, Jane? It was after they moved to the new house. There you go. So Jane didn't even know about it. She didn't miss Chloe. She obviously didn't. She obviously didn't miss her at all. Damn, that sucks. Dale, I didn't speak to her for a few months. Hey JJ, how's your dog doing? Jane Lee Dorit went on Heidi's live today and talked about it. Yeah, I want to go watch that live and see what she said. I didn't speak to her from February 22nd to after jail. Oh, okay, so it could have been when you guys weren't speaking. She only had the dog for a couple of weeks. She got 2 months and sold the dog that was from a breeder. That day makes no sense. But hey, what can you say? It's Jen. They probably sold it for pot money. Yep, I believe it. The re bought Frank that one. She later named Jonah. See? An effort to impress Alice with the biblical name. Oh God. 4 months, including Mike and Clint. That's why. Where's Jen gonna move to that she can take a dog? Nowhere. She can't even afford a small efficiency by herself. She's terrible with dogs. They are allowed to come in. I know you can see that those dogs are afraid of her. I felt so bad for the puppy, but the vet said it usually gets better. You can see that the other Jonah is scared of Jen when he moves back like that. That's pretty shitty of Jen to get scared dogs. I didn't listen to all of Heidi's live, but what I heard, she really told Jen off. Good, she deserved it. I didn't speak to her after she put Amzie on the phone with Amber one, and I unknown to God. I gotta go get my glasses. I cannot afford a small efficiency by myself right now. So Jen can't either. Jen can't do that either then. So you put up with a cheating husband or cheating boyfriend because it keeps a roof over your head. And then you just show a shoulder to see if any other man will bait to send you money. When I saw Jonah in that diaper, oh my God. Yeah. And a diaper when they're home all day. She's home all day. There should be no reason to put him in a diaper. And she has a fenced in backyard. So she can even take him outside and let him give him a few minutes and come bring him back inside. But she's too busy in folding the same clothes over and over again in her bedroom and blaming the whole world for her shitty life. Looking into a tiny home in Florida to move into in a few years. Have you seen those tiny homes? How cool they are! I've seen them I haven't seen them here, but I've seen them online, and those are look damn good. They call them the tiny homes, but they're not really tiny. They look pretty decent. House prices are crazy. Maria, it looks like a jail cell. What looks like a jail cell? If there's any Jen sympathizers left the world, please buy her a pair of readers from the dollar store. There are a few tiny communities in Florida. Definitely not in Miami, but Miami is so packed. Like I want to move up north so badly. Not out of Florida though, just North Florida. You couldn't fit into a tiny home. I know. Oh my God. I've been organizing the yarn itself. Seriously. I've been working my ass off crocheting to give some away because I just can't imagine. I'm obsessed with They're so freaking cute. Has a tiny home in the back of her. My sister has a tiny home in the back of her house that she rents out. It's really nice. It is so cute. They are cute. No, I don't want to go. I want to live northern Florida. I don't want to get out of Florida. I don't think I want to go farther than that. We're not really looking to live where there's snow, but Miami is so overpriced. Now they were saying that some executive in Google, I forgot what his name is buying a whole bunch of property in Miami, investment properties, just perfect to make the prices go up even higher than what they already are. JJ, how's your pup? I don't think so. I was trying to see, and I don't see an update from JJ. Let me see. I don't have a lot of clothing. My big problem is I can't. I have a lot of yarn. I have a lot of yarn. I don't have a lot of makeup anymore. I got rid of a lot of it. But I have a lot of yarn, and oh my God, it's out of control. Just come for the winter. Just jump to Dania from Fort Lauderdale. You love Sam's condo. Oh, I love Sam's condo. Sam's condo is so nice. I saw pictures. She has really pretty condo. I wouldn't mind that. Yes, that's the goal of my mom. Well, wait. Janie says I'm selling New York apartment of my mom's and we'll have the funds. You want to come to Florida, Jane Lee, or you're not? Me too, Cindy. That living in a tiny home. Oh, you just want to go into a tiny home thing. Jane Lee will look cute. Jane D will look cute in black lips. Jane D will look cute in anything. Is moving to Naples, Florida. Naples is really pretty. How much for that place? It's really good price. I like it there. It's nice, Lindsay. Somewhere warm. You mean Florida? Yeah, there's more than Miami, Florida. Miami is so populated, and Homestead I don't like at all. Kendall is super packed, but anywhere north of that is okay. Jane Lee, it's my goal to move to Florida. I need to relocate soon. Our son is moving out, and my eldest is moving to Colombia. Oh, to Colombia. I usually go to Florida to the full month of February until my mom got sick. I want to move to Florida. Yeah, the prices are crazy. I was surprised at the price for that 3 bedroom. Yeah, and it's a good area there. She lives in a good area. I need a vanity for my makeup. Oh my God. I need a little small box for mine. That's it. I prefer yarn over makeup. Obviously, you can tell I don't do the same shit. I think Reddit said I put my same 1980 black eyeliner, and it's not black, it's brown. Brown, not black. I don't use black eyeliner. Is JJ okay? She keeps retracting her messages. I know, I don't understand. JJ, are you okay? Oh, he's sedated. He has, what is it he have? Status? State? Status? What is that? He's at the vet. JJ said, oh, okay. She said it. My son-in-law's parents used to live in Keystone Heights, Florida. They miss living there. I just like the weather. I honestly, it's what attracts me most to staying here. I don't do good with cold weather. I don't know. I've never heard of that. Never heard of that. That's why I wanted to move out, but then I'm like, no, I think I'll just stay in Florida, but not in Miami, because I really, really enjoy the Florida weather, or I'm used to it. Maybe she has offered me to put a tiny house on her property too. Oh, that's nice. That is really nice. I'm so sorry. No, he'll be hopefully okay. Still praying for JJ. Yep, me too. Poor dog. Protecting the owner like always. They're so good. The doctor's so loyal. What would you do without the Everglades? I don't know. I really do like the Everglades. What about moving to Tampa, Florida? Yeah, I can. I don't know. I've heard Tampa isn't too bad, but I would have to check it out first. I wouldn't know without looking. I don't even remember the last time I've been that far out to Florida. I haven't been to Disney World in over 20 years maybe, and it's right there. It's not that far away. I just haven't been out of Miami. I've been to Tennessee, but not to other parts of Florida to do a vacation. The- I love Tennessee, but I don't want to see snow. I don't want to live where there's snow. The west coast of Florida. Yeah, me too. Do you mean sepsis? Sepsis. Only an hour and a half from Disney. We're definitely farther from Disney, but that is nice. Any single guy looking for great parking? I get trying to type. I thought it was me because I'm having a hard time seeing everything. I got to research that now. That was especially after the situation when I got me. Oh yeah, live the Canadian dream. That's why I won't be going far. You're 3 hours from me. You do the math. Yep, I know. You're right there. You're close enough to Disney that that's awesome. I just don't feel like. I mean, you can only see it so many times. I've been there for so many years, and I just got tired of going. It was the same thing. I'm sure now after 20 something years, there's probably new rides I haven't seen. But we got burned out. Where would you birth the bodies, Maria? Where would you birth the bodies if you didn't have the Everglades in your backyard? I know, right? Where would you bury the bodies? I know. I gotta stay here forever then. Nobody can find it. You got me right, Camden. Is it a lot of making walking and rides? It's a lot of long lines. That's what it is. I can't stand the long lines in Disney World. It takes you a good 2 or 3 hours to ride two rides. It is a long wait. Be a whole new experience with the grandkids. Yeah, once they're older. But in the meantime, you really have to have a lot of patience to make those lines. So the last thing you want to do is go in the summer. I do love the Everglades. You know what I miss? Going camping. And I said it the other day. I'm dying to go camping again. We used to go all the time. And I love camping in Florida. Yeah. I get to be I get to jump lines. There you go. I still love that first scares Maria jumped. So I'm telling you, when I went to pick up that iguana and I put the camera on, I was actually going to go live. And I said, with my luck, I go live. And I put the camera as I go live, and that iguana eats me there and attacks me in front of everybody. And it would be worse than the squirrels. I wonder if Alice knows of so soon to be daughter in law. Alice knows everything. I've never seen so many rejected comments. Alice knows everything. I'm sure she watches everything. But Jen can't ever say that she's doing everything for her kids, because everything that she does shows differently that she's not doing nothing for her kids. She's embarrassing them. Have to be in the mood to be the one to see stuff you've already seen. To go, yeah. I mean, really bad. Not iguanas are fine, but watch their tails. Ooh, the tails hurt hard. That really hurts a lot, and they will bite. That's why you got to be careful when you grab them in the stomach area. But if you get hit by a tail, that stings. I'll be in Florida in November. Ooh, that should be good weather. Type either if it were Barney. JJ's an emotional wreck, so she's unable to type. Oh, yeah, she keeps deleting it. But that's it. That iguana was because it was cold outside. It's not cold anymore. That shit will run faster than any. You couldn't even catch it. Catch it. You'd have to jump and try to jump on it, and then you can get bitten. I'm not taking that chance. Someone bought GB a dog for $400, and she sold it and made money off of it. Yeah, she sold it. She didn't. She made whatever money. She didn't pay for it. So whatever she sold it for, she made that. She kept that money. She didn't give it back to Dorit. And she should have told Dorit if something was wrong with the dog, if she wasn't happy with it or whatever. For whatever, I think she only had it for 2 weeks. So she should have told Dorit before selling the dog. She didn't tell her anything and just sold it and kept the money. Probably for pot. And the way she always said, "Don't talk about my mother-in-law," but she says worse. She's nobody here in the community has said anything bad about her mother-in-law except her. She's the one that talks so much shit on her mother-in-law, so much nasty stuff. And she says, "Don't talk about my mother-in-law." How somebody do something like that is despicable. Why would she even tell her? Not only give the dog back, but tell her to say, "Hey, it's not working out." Anything. It's worse when you give it away like that, and then she finds out the other way. Thoughts and prayers to JJ. Hold on. Why in the heck would anybody buy her a dog? Because she felt bad that she lost Chloe and Jen was all depressed and stuff. So Dorit thought that bringing in a new dog would make Jen feel better. So that gesture did nothing for Jen. Okay, and keep hitting send on my phone before I type my full comment. I keep trying to make oh, send the money back. Who does that? Yeah. Even if she sold it for less than 400, whatever you made, send it to her and apologize. Better than losing a friend who cared about you for doing that shit. But that's Jen. What can you expect from Jen? That's why I tell you, I feel nothing for her. I I don't feel pity for her. I don't feel bad that Clint did this to her. I think she deserves everything she gets. Everything she gets, she deserves. Because she was always that cocky and treats people like shit. People still continue to go into her chat and she treats them like garbage and belittles them. And then wants people to have sympathy. Tells us horrible things about Sophie, complaining about Sophie this, Sophie that, and then Sophie, can I have the screenshots, please? No, don't give her shit. Let her fix it with Clint. Ask him for screenshots. If he deleted it, oh well, that's on him. Cute and Jen sold it for 400, and they probably said she'll give you 400 for it because I believe doodles cost more like 400, don't they? Yep. Got Jonah from accused him and blocked her. Not the doodle breeder. What? Me too, Jen survives on that soft spot. People, that's why you gotta stop having a soft spot for her. It's all fake. It's all fake. Don't fall for it anymore. Once you start, once you separate from it, you realize that it's what she creates. It's what she wants. She pretends like she's innocent and she doesn't do anything wrong. And she tells on everybody, shares screenshots, does all that shit. Look at this. Why she keeps making fun of your I don't know, my kitchen is fine. I have never had a bug problem. I never had what's it called, those fly strips. None of that shit. Everything's been clean. I even showed that I was going to clean it with butter like she suggested, which was a shit show. But she's just jealous. And in the meantime, she has no kitchen because she doesn't pay rent there. She doesn't pay mortgage. It's Clint's mom's house. It's not even his house. None of it. Iguana under my villa in Cuba. They've given me goosebumps. Oh, you had him there under the villa? Let's get the persona she will start with. She's gonna play today. She's gonna be like I'm down type of thing. Hi everybody. Yeah, I've been talking to Clint. Yeah, and then she's gonna switch to the bitch mood and start telling people, "Do you want me to time you out? I'm gonna give you 10 minutes so you can think about what when you come back." Like, bitch, you're not a celebrity where somebody cares if you time them out or not. Who gives a shit? Who cares? Honestly, it's so annoying that she does that shit. Whenever she says that, I'm waiting for somebody to say, "Hey, we're out of here anyway, so who cares?" Nobody says anything to her. I don't know why we're all adults. Why they would put up with it? Why not just walk away from it and say, "I'm not coming back"? Unfollow, and that's it. Much bugs here either. I got 3 cats, so I don't see much bugs here. JJ, you and Sebastian are in my prayers. I hope he's going to be okay. When you go back, go do what? Hold on, it's going so fast. The pressure Jenny, I feel like she's going to be Benny Badass. Yeah, probably. She's probably going to be the Benny Badass for double. She sold that dog for double. She got a deal and it was realizing someone would pay more. Yeah, she doesn't give a shit about dogs. She cared about the money that she needed, and that's it. Boner alert. She is live. Of course she's live because that's how she is. She can't take any criticism. All right, guys, I'm gonna get offline. You guys can go listen to her and see how stupid she is. I don't know if Jules is going to go live or not. But, oh no, probably I don't know. Let me. If Jules isn't, then Paula will play her. One of the two will. But I'm getting off. Take care, guys, and I'll see you over the weekend. Have a good one. Thanks for coming by. Oh, Jules is going live? Okay.